Most Americans think making six figures means you've won. Nice house, two cars, annual vacations, retirement accounts growing quietly in the background. But here's something strange happening in America right now. A couple making $120,000 a year often feels just as stressed as a family making half that. And no, it's not because they're buying yachts or wasting money on luxury. It's because modern middle class life has become a financial treadmill. The faster people run, the less stable they actually become. Imagine this couple. He works in tech, she works in healthcare. Together, they bring home around $130,000 a year. On paper, they're doing better than most Americans. But behind closed doors, it feels completely different. Every month is a balancing act. Mortgage, car payments, insurance, groceries, daycare, student loans. One unexpected expense and the entire system shakes. A medical bill, a transmission failure, a layoff. Suddenly, a successful family is putting groceries on a credit card. And that's the part nobody talks about. Because society keeps telling people, just earn more money. But what if the problem isn't income? What if the real problem is that modern life quietly expands to consume every dollar people make? 50 years ago, many American families survived on one income. Not perfectly, not luxuriously, but they had breathing room. Today, most families need two full-time incomes just to stay afloat, and once both incomes become mandatory, the family loses its safety net. That's the trap. The second income was supposed to create freedom. Instead, for many households, it created dependency. Here's how it happens. A family earns more money, so they upgrade the neighborhood for better schools. That increases the mortgage. Now both incomes are required. Then comes daycare. In many U.S. cities, childcare costs over $20,000 per year for one child. Then commuting costs, gas, insurance, car payments, parking. Then convenience spending starts creeping in. Takeout food because nobody has energy to cook. Delivery apps, cleaning services, subscription overload. Not because people are lazy, but because two exhausted adults barely have time to function, and slowly the extra income disappears, not into luxury, into survival, but because two exhausted adults barely have time to function, and slowly the extra income disappears, not into luxury, into survival. That's why so many dual-income households feel trapped despite earning good money. They built a lifestyle that only works if everything goes perfectly. But life never goes perfectly. Someone gets sick, a company downsizes, a parent needs care, a child needs extra attention. And suddenly the family realizes something terrifying. They don't actually own their lifestyle. Their lifestyle owns them. This is why so many Americans feel financially anxious even at high income levels. Because financial security is not about how much money comes in, it's about how much pressure your life requires. A family earning $80,000 with low fixed expenses can actually be safer than a family earning $180,000 buried under massive monthly obligations. That sounds backwards. But it's true. The modern economy rewards people for looking wealthy. Big houses, luxury SUVs, expensive zip codes. But real wealth often looks boring. Lower debt, lower stress, more cash reserves, more flexibility. The people winning financially are usually not the people showing off the most. They're the people quietly creating margin in their lives. Margin is everything. Margin means if one income disappears, the family survives. Margin means a bad month doesn't become a financial disaster. Margin means you can make decisions based on freedom instead of fear, and that's what most people thought money was supposed to give them in the first place. Not status, not flexing, freedom. The biggest financial mistake modern families make is building permanent expenses around temporary income. Raises feel permanent, jobs feel permanent, the economy feels permanent. They know a smaller house with peace of mind is often better than a bigger house with constant anxiety. At the end of the day, the goal isn't to look rich. The goal is to become hard to break. And those are two very different things. If this changed the way you think about money, subscribe for more videos about the hidden psychology of wealth, modern middle class traps, and financial freedom in America.